Bro, hit record, bro.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the literal most scuffed podcast on YouTube history. This is Glitch in the System. You already know we're joined with our regular host here today. We got the humble house nigga Vanique in the back. We got K-Rock Dizzle Karan. And we got the Triple X man himself, Niles. Shout out Niles, everybody.
This nigga Vin Diesel. I seen Triple X. I like that. That's a nasty box up there. It's a nasty box.
The X-rated movie.
Y'all bugging for no reason, bro.
Not the Triple X.
Who was your favorite partner, Niles?
Nigga, I will show you who's on the back of my shirt. Like, you guys are bugging.
No. Oh, so you had the picture of the person you recorded with on the back of your shirt?
No, dickhead.
No. Why you say dickhead like that?
Like,
it's an X shirt. That's what's up, bro. Is your next collab going to be with Riley Reid?
All right, and I'm leaving the podcast.
You gonna bring her out of retirement, bro?
Wait, Riley Reid retired?
Yeah, she got the whole kid and married and all that stuff.
That doesn't mean like retired.
Her husband is off the Jetsons. They look good over there.
Nah, bro, that doesn't mean you're retired. That just means you out of the game for right now.
Yeah, until they divorce.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. You never retired.
Waiting for her.
Bro. I don't know. I don't watch the league too much.
We not talking about the.
You said you'll watch the league.
What the fuck? Yo, shout out to the league. Shout out to the Core Hub League, bro. Shout out to the Core Hub League.
Calling it the league is crazy, bro.
Yo, man.
I'm not a big fan of their work.
You're not a big fan of their work.
Aficionado.
Yeah, the way you're looking at the camera tells me otherwise, bro.
Listen,
that's what I'm saying. He not even making eye contact. I don't know what's wrong with bro. Ladies and gentlemen,
only straight bits when niggas start lying. Only straight bits when niggas start lying.
Like, no ring light required. Like, I just
bro. He's talking about natural light. He trying to change this.
Niggas start talking about natural light. All right.
Yo, he an expert. I'm trying to tell you, he an expert, bro. Listen, man.
Neither of my light not on, my lamp not on, but y'all see me clear as day, and I just think that's amazing. Like, no ring light required.
Hell, you not being the allegations, Karan. It's cool, bro. It's good, bro.
And I put on moisturizer this morning. Like, I'm.
What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Nah, bro.
Nah.
All right.
Shout out to the boys. Yo, listen, man. Since y'all first time here, bro, you already know we do the podcast over here. We talk about random shit. You got 4 nerdy niggas talking about nerdy shit. All right, you feel me? So today's topic, now, bro, we talking about Marvel Rivals. Yeah, the hit hero shooter. This is not sponsored. Niles got his cook from the sponsorship. He was talking to Riley, and got his cook off of that. So,
bro, shut the fuck up.
He got
his cook. Niles is
talking about dick pills. Whole different sponsorship, bro.
He be getting
supposed to be talking about Emma Frost. It's crazy, man.
Yo, but yeah, bro, we talk about Marvel Rivals, the support strike, how y'all feel about this season. And since everybody plays this game specifically, we all gonna have our takes. I was saying, I'm gonna keep mine brief. I was just saying, bro, I don't think season 2 is that bad. Ranked is definitely cooked, but I think season 2 so far, for me, it's been pretty fun. All right, what you guys think?
Y'all can go for it. I ain't played the season yet, so y'all can go.
You haven't played season 2 yet?
Nah.
Really?
I've been working. I'm currently not even in the house. I'm at my job. So yeah, I'm cooked.
This nigga doing the pot.
Y'all didn't notice this was not
Where
the fuck do you think this came from?
So how you been? Yo. You just had your child. So when you had your child before we started, I was like, oh, he probably in the crib. Or you was at a relative crib. That's what I thought, bro. I was
Nah. I got a weird schedule. So I do overnight and then I do 3 to 11 back to back. So I stay here for like 8 hours and then I go back to work.
So you sleep there?
Yeah.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah, nice.
You only got
bro. Nice, comfy.
Damn, that's actually tough. That's actually tough, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. That's actually tough. Yeah, I got free room, real estate.
I don't know if it's gonna be free, but you know what I'm saying.
But Nas, what you think about season 2, bro?
You know.
See, look.
Nothing wrong with it. I mean, the support strike, though. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, I don't. I mean, that's just me. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say.
You don't get the support strike.
I really think, as far as the strike in general, was really just you know how niggas get mad at people. You know, like they get mad at like rich people for being rich. Like how you get mad at a nigga for being rich? So a streamer is popping off best Spider-Man on the planet, and
Necros.
That made sense that we all would actually agree with.
Yeah, I agree with what Necros said.
This character lineup is the best in the game and easiest to play because all you have to do is heal. It's nothing else you need to do. It's not your job to do it.
That's where
heal niggas.
That's where we stop, right? That's where like the end. That's where for me it ends, right? Because I think what people get when you hear the easiest role in the game, when people hear the easiest, they think it doesn't take skill. Yeah, they get offended because they think it doesn't take skill to play your role. There is a certain level of skill you have to be a healer, right? Because you have to have good positioning. You have to make sure that you're like, yo, bro, like you're not just randomly dying to things. You also have to be aware of where your teammates are at the whole time. Like it's not just like, oh, I'm sitting here healing, let me just throw healing at a point. Like you also got to be able to kill things when it comes down to killing things. Because like, let's say a visible woman, for example, she doesn't do crits on your head, so you actually have to lock in and kill her. You know what I'm saying? And like people like Mantis who has burst heals, you have to kill people. You have to sometimes kill people. You gotta be that fourth DPS what they need from damage boosting yourself and other people. So I think there is a little
it
skill.
Changes like character to character in playstyle, but I'm just saying like their base is to heal niggas. Like you just need to stay in the back line and heal niggas. Even when you get attacked in the back line, it's 100%. Not your fault that you got attacked in the back line because other people supposed to protect you.
It did not only that. Dive is way too strong too, because like
it's not super strong. Yeah, it's just dive is only strong when it's super coordinated. I'm gonna be honest.
Because like I mean, most healers like, I mean, every time when I play healer, I always get fucked up by either Captain America, Spider-Man, Iron Fist.
Like, but you play Mantis, so you gotta be free. That's where you gotta sleep or freeze them, bro. Like you gotta.
I do be doing that. But
even
it's like
that, all the supports have some type of move that they can just immobilize somebody and get away.
Nah, Loki has an escape tool. Rocket is just damn near unkillable because he can just run away, which is fine.
Yeah, he crawls on walls and shit. And it's same with Jeff.
Luna got the snowball. What's her name? Can put niggas to sleep.
And like Adam has soulbound, but like. The problem is, I think the only person who kind of suffers is Adam, because Soulball is super strong, 100% super strong move. It's damn near like a melee ultimate when you think about it. Because damage reduction, the damage being split throughout the entire team is crazy. But the problem with Soulbound is that it's on a 40-second cooldown, and you won't have it every time you get dove. So it's like it's a risk reward feature. So like the only person I really sit there and be like, okay, maybe you have a point. It's Adam. Adam's kind of hard to play. But Adam just got a crazy ass buff where his healing relatively, like if you think about it, the skill ceiling for Adam Warlock is damn near infinite because the fact that, what's up?
did they already apply the buffs and nerfs? Like
yeah, bro, that shit
already
been in there for like the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, on the
oh shit,
first,
I
think,
didn't
right?
even
Or the
fucking
30th.
notice. I mean, when I was playing, it didn't seem like anything changed to me.
Well, did you
nothing.
were
If
you
you
critting
read
niggas'
the
head? Yeah, you just went
if
clicking
you
niggas'
read the
heads.
notes, honestly, nothing really changed. Other than like I think what was it, headshots? Nothing really changed.
No, the headshot shit is crazy though
Mantis
because
went up like 3 points on damage.
5,
Like
yeah.
it's so small that really like
No, the 5
Spider-Man got nerfed to like
he
it's
didn't get
not
nerfed, bro. It just like that shit was just not as big. The Mantis joint is good because Mantis can confirm kills a little bit easier now. Even though Mantis would kill it more, but now it's like a good buff for her. She's fine. The Adam Warlock thing for you is like you gotta click niggas' heads, bro. You essentially can always have heal on hand, and if you are just like aiming for the tank and headshotting them, you can just constantly do avatar heal. So that's why I say it's like an infinite skill ceiling because your heals is as good as your aim. So, man, Karan, we ain't hear from you, bro. What you think about season 2? We played the other day actually. So how you feel about it?
Yeah, I feel like okay, one, season 2 is fun. I
Mm-hmm.
want to say that. 2, I feel like the support strike thing isn't affecting me as much because I don't play rank and I'll just play support. Like I just play
Mm-hmm.
quick play. I'm just like I'm here to have fun. I'll play quick play. So I feel like I don't know how much my takes away on this, but I just feel like the whole like life cycle of this game is just giving me mad like Overwatch deja vu because I went through this with Overwatch when that came. Like the whole like, oh, support's the easiest role. And I feel like we kind of like I play support in Overwatch. I try to be I try to flex in both games, but I usually end up defaulting to support in both games. And I feel like the whole like, oh, support's the easiest thing. Like I feel like support has more nuance in it in terms of like game sense. Like in terms of like being aware and actually like providing your team what they need. You know? I feel like while you do have to be aware and while your base is healing, it's not just oh heal. You know, it's using the utility of what you have. If you have like a Loki and you know that like you need to place your clones in a certain area for your team to stand in, how do you get the how do how do you coerce your team to stand there? What's the positioning look like? How do you account for the enemy team? And you also got stuff like counter swapping. You've got like the cloak and dagger stuff, like using
No, I
your
know.
like shield join to like block out certain ultimates, using your Luna ultimates at the right time. Like I feel like it's easy to be like, oh, they're just in the back line. But like just being in the back line, it's not just being in the back line. Like you see everything and you're kind of like I always say like the supports are kind of like the team leader to me. Like to me, the team leader isn't the tank. The one who should be making like the call outs and the quick plays and the like adjustment plays should be the supports who do see everything. I feel like but I also feel like it's all theoretical because I don't play ranked, and I feel like if I did play ranked, I probably wouldn't be high level. I wouldn't be playing with comms, like But I feel like
That's if you're solo killing, but like I agree with you.
yeah,
I think strategist is the namesake. I think
It
the
should literally
I
just
just
like the
remember like
name.
yeah,
I remember
I
when
think it
They're
Overwatch
is
leaders.
League
like
was
the
a thing.
name. I think because like I think like Sue. I use Sue as an example all the time, but I just really think Sue is like a really like in certain situations Sue is like such a good healer. I think Sue is still top 3. If in my opinion, do not start tweaking in the comments. I know how some of y'all tribalism be working, bro. Like
Nah,
yeah, nah.
I
Some
mean everybody
people
gonna have their favorite characters. I think Luna might be the best healer in my
no.
opinion. Well, no, not Luna. Jeff
Well,
actually.
Jeff.
Jeff is
Jeff,
nasty, bro.
actually, if you want to be real, I think this Rocket's definitely top 5. I think Jeff fell out. I
I
don't
feel
think.
like
What's up?
I feel like Rocket's highly underrated. Like there was a point in time where people were like, Rocket's the worst hero in the game. I'm like, no, he's not.
Nah, that was Scarlet
Those
Witch.
clips of him, but most of his clips is literally people just standing in one spot, or they'll stand in one spot and rocket to another spot, and it's just them shooting at their back line from the back line, which is cool. That's what you got to do. But
But like,
that's where his comment kind of makes sense, and then there's points where it don't make sense. Like if you play it at a high level, everything you said about strategists being strategists kind of makes sense. Like they should be the team
Right.
leader, but it's like it's not as important when you just playing quick play.
Yeah,
And
if
a
you're playing
lot
like
of the
quick play
times your
solo queue,
healers suck ass. They
yeah.
are
I feel
ass.
like support,
Thank you.
the amount of utility you can do as a support drops off drastically when there's no communication within the team and coordination and how you're playing. It's
I don't
easy to
believe
look at
that.
the supports and be like, you guys aren't doing anything. But it's like,
Well, that I believe, but
this
I
is at
don't.
the end of the day, like, it's a team game. And the same thing I went through, it's a team game. So like, oh shit,
Smart.
Give me
Bar
no,
got
no.
sent
It's
to the
Smart got
cool.
shadow
cooked.
room.
It's cool. It's cool. I see it. I see
I got
it.
sent to the shadow
So
room.
no, no, no. I'm still here. Don't worry. I can
But yeah,
just. I still hear your voices. You can continue to talk. I'm just putting your
okay.
cameras back on. Yeah,
But
I
because
can
it's
still
a
hear you.
team game, like you're gonna have like damage heroes don't necessarily need as much coordination, especially those who
Mhm.
are like, solo able to carry. Tanks don't need as much because they have the high health pool, they have the natural like damage block ability. They're the biggest target for those healers. But I feel like because when you're a healer, if you're just looking at a needed team and your job is already to try to make adjustments, you can't adjust something that was never, on a path to begin with. So a lot of people who don't play at the high level or don't play with six stacks, just like, oh, the play
Is he like
optimally for
okay?
your healers to help.
Repeat that last sentence because you lagged out for like a second.
Oh my bad. I said for people who don't play like in six stacks or like don't play with like comms or anything, if you're not playing at a high rank, it's just easy to look at the healer and be like, oh, they're not doing anything. But they're the role that needs coordination the most. So when there is no coordination, it just looks worse for them than it really is.
Honestly, bro, I think when it comes down to healer, because okay, so for example, when Nick brought up Necros, right? So we're using Necros for example. Necros got to. I'm pretty sure it took 2 days for him to get back to his rank playing only support.
He did it. He
Because
did it really in one day, but
yeah, he
2
really did
days
it one
for him
day.
to become one of the best healers in the world.
So
It's
like,
like, come on, and I
but
really think
that's
it's
a
because his
level.
game sense.
Yeah, it's really just a level of game sense because like, so and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think support is a low skill role. I think it's the easiest role to play, 100%. But like a lot of people also forget with support is that it's also the impact of your healing, bro. Are you healing people before they die? Are you healing people at like at critical moments where people need to stay alive? Because skill expression in certain characters, for example, like ults, and some people can play it, but there's not enough skill expression for like Luna or Mantis because Mantis sleep is not super duper hard to hit. For Snowball, I think is a harder move to hit because like it's like a slower projectile, and from there it's like you gotta know when to press your Q. But some people don't like that, and the difference between Overwatch and Marvel Rivals when it comes to this is like a lot of people were like, oh man, like Overwatch, like this is better Overwatch. This is better Overwatch. Overwatch is a completely different game, even though it has similar premises. Overwatch is like in Overwatch, if somebody is selling you in a specific role, you just fucking lose. I think this game and I think Marvel Rivals has a higher carry potential because like you can have your Mantis frag out if your one DPS is ass, and then you guys can win from that instead of like Ana. If you frag out on Ana, but like your tank is actually ass in Overwatch, and like Magas is running through your team, bro, there's nothing you can do. Like you could try to kill that man, but like Maga really, if your Maga's bullying your other tank, it's kind of a GG situation. And like I feel like another thing too is that Marvel Rivals is still a relatively new game, right? In the sense that Marvel Rivals has not even been out for a year yet. And we're already like ringing the bell like this is going to be Overwatch 2.0 or 3.0 I should say. But when it's not even the case, we're getting a mid-season patch. If for a nigga who played Overwatch since beta, bro, like literally if you go on my YouTube channel, you'll see my very first post is me playing the beta on console and then playing the game regularly. Like the thing that cooked Overwatch is that the balances in between the patches were crazy. Like you'll get a balance patch, 6 months later you get another balance patch, right? So, and I'm just being hyperbolic in that sense, everyone. So just know like there was a long stretch of time between balance patches. So in between that, For example, Goats with Brigitte. Remember when Brigitte was fucking broken as shit? Like, it was such a long time. Brigitte was just broken. Like, she would just run through teams doing whatever she wanted to do. She would kill Tracer in one go and just keep moving. Like, for a very long time, we had to sit there and wait with that. The thing is with Marvel Rivals, what I think people also don't understand is that the devs actually are willing to adjust things mid-season, just like with the support thing. They heard the outcry of support. The next week, they buffed the supports. Like, I feel like there's more communication. I think there's more transparency because they did come out and said, hey, we're not the best development team. We're still getting used to this stuff. I think we should give NetEase a little bit more grace because unlike Overwatch, we actually have this direct line of communication.
Trying.
Yeah, at least they're trying. Like, and to say Overwatch is trying now, but what it took for Overwatch to try again was
it's for the new
Rivals.
kid on the block. Yeah, the new kid on the block.
For literally to exist. You see what I'm saying? So I think
competition really pushed people to another level.
100%.
And they didn't have competition.
100%.
They had to deal with Fortnite, and it wasn't that same type of game anyway. So they was chilling.
Yeah, I'm not, and I won't discredit that. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say like, but what I'm saying is, bro, for that instance, it's like, damn, bro, if you want to compare Marvel Rivals and Overwatch, you gotta realize where these games differ. Like, I think I have more grace in my heart for Marvel Rivals because I actually do like the game. I actually do think the game is still very enjoyable to play, but I think people are so busy. I was watching Flats. Shout out Flats, by the way. I was watching Flats, and he was saying the tribism in games is crazy. Because, like, I'm a flex player. I can play any role, but I mainly play DPS and tank. Me, personally, I think tank is the hardest role in the game to play because tank, you gotta kind of embody all three aspects of the role. You have to take space. You have to bully your way into the point. You gotta make sure you turn around, get the healers, and if the DPS isn't killing things, you gotta try to pick up the slack by being a street sweeper and killing all the low targets. So there's a mixed blend of everything as a Vanguard in the game. So I think we get this tribalism of, I think tank is the hardest role to play in the game. That doesn't mean I think support takes no skill. My personal opinion, I think this role is harder to play than that role. I think all roles take a certain amount of skill to play. I think that's what people forget, is that everyone has skill. It's just the skill expression is different. You pressing Q at the right time is still skillful because you understand timing. It's just, is it harder than playing tank or is it easier than playing tank? That's where people are getting stuck up there.
Is it like is it a hot take to say that I think damage is the easiest role?
No, because there's people who say that.
It is, bro. It really is. Next to healing is damn close. Because for real, your only opposition is to kill niggas. Don't worry about nothing else. Just go kill niggas.
I think,
and if you're not killing people, your team is drowning.
I think damage is
as a damage. Your goal is literally just get 1v1s, try to secure kills, and because your job is to like just get 1v1s, like your deaths are more passable. Like if you don't have an obscene amount of deaths, it's like, all right, you died a regular amount of times. I feel like I don't want to come off as elitist, but like as someone who, I flex. So usually I'm having a bounce between tank and support. So I can acknowledge that both tank and support have like their difficulties. And a lot of that difficulty comes from the fact that they are not the killing machines of the team, but they are the biggest targets of the team. Like damage characters are the ones trying to break the shields. Damage characters are the ones trying to bully you back for the space. Damage characters are the one diving into the back line to try and kill these supports. Damage characters are the one who every ability is literally allocated to do some form of damage. Whereas tank and supports, like you have to try to find that balance because your abilities don't allow you to fight back as easily. Like you have to mitigate the damage or peel or do other things. So it always like That's what really infuriates me. It's damage players going, oh, it supports the easiest role, when in reality, you're just a bad damage player that dies a lot because you can't secure kills.
That's
And
agreeable.
once
I
again, like
can't.
I went through this in Overwatch, it was a fucking meme for like Genji mains to be like, I have no healing. When you're like 7 feet deep in the back line, fighting 2 healers and a fucking damage character at the same time, thinking your
Yeah.
2 second reflect is gonna send everything back, and you're some fucking God's gift to green nerf when we're playing at fucking bronze. Like, of course you didn't have healing, nigga. I was with the Reinhardt. So like the fact that I'm going through this again in a whole new game, like, it's like, what the actual fuck? Of course, the fucking Spider-Mans and Iron Fist are like, where's my healing? Bitch, the health packs.
See, I think
Yeah,
it's
they move
I
around
think
too much to get healed, bro. They really do move
Exactly.
around way too much to get
I think
healed.
you can still hear Spider-Man. I think it's again. That's why I think support has a different type. You have to be community. Like if the Spider-Man just is like, "Where's my heals?" Like, cause you know I'm a y'all play with me. I'm a really vocal player. Like if you talk about where's my heals, I'm like, where are you? If you're not in my whose background is it?
Exactly. Like Punisher's I hate the
You
damage
good?
characters in Marvel Rivals because it's clear that like none of them know how to play. Like you're playing Punisher, why are you setting up your turret right in their line of sight? You couldn't find an off angle, you have a zip line, you have mobility, you still put your turret in a shitty spot.
And
Like
then you
See,
got
but
those Moon Knight players that's like, oh, I'm right in front of it, and I'm like, bro, you
Moon
can't
Knight players
just
don't
go
use
into
their
the
launch correctly.
rooftops.
Iron Fist don't use their cover correctly. Storms don't use their fucking damage boost correctly. They don't use the fact that they have to play around their team for the fucking speed boost correctly. Like the damage players play so unoptimally because they're just like, oh, I'm about to get into a brawl, and they fucking forget that this is a team game. And then I, as the healer, have to fucking look at this uncoordinated mess of junkies.
And
And
here's
most
the
times,
thing.
I'm a healer because there's no role queue. Like, of course, I'm gonna look at the 4 fucking damage babies who are crying out for heals. Like, get like some of you gotta self-sustain, bro. Like,
And then here's also another thing is that like people can't put their pride to the side because it's like, okay, let's just say for the sake of the fucking argument, you got a Spider-Man that's going 3 and 10 and shit, and they won't change. It's like, bro, you're not doing shit because it's like
you're literally not like you're going
you're not
3 and
doing
10. Like,
shit
what are you? You're literally feeding ult charge.
exactly, and it's like, bro, like here's the thing, it's one thing to not know how to play a character, but it's another thing to like not like realize this character ain't really the wave. Maybe I should pick either a whole different character or a whole different class. Cause like, bro, people like how I like got better with characters. Like I was shit at Storm, and now my Storm is pretty decent. I just looked up videos
Yeah,
on several different players and see how they do it.
right.
Why are you smirking like that?
I'm not smirking, bro.
No, you got something to say. Say it with your chest. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro.
Cause I know you're trying to clown me.
I'm not. I didn't say. I didn't say anything.
You
That
either
was so
I'm not gonna
solid.
lie, Mara. That smirk was either chuckling or flirtatious. So you're gonna have to clear that up really quickly, bro.
He
Yeah.
said or
This nigga started biting his
flirtatious.
lip talking about something.
Chuckling or flirtatious.
Yo,
Go ahead. Say it with your chest, bro.
Say what you
yo, I didn't even say nothing, bro.
Say it with your chest, bro. Say it with your chest.
Y'all see, bro? I be getting villainized, bro. I'm really a bitch.
You act like a
Yo.
villain. I don't want to hear that shit.
I really
Bro,
I don't want to hear
bro.
that shit.
Tell the people how you be talking to me, bro.
Yo, bro,
Talk about
listen,
some
bro,
villainized.
listen, bro.
Did you give Karan shit like you always blaming shit on him and you were like, yep,
Yo, bro, listen, bro. I ain't say nothing about
Shamar
your
is a
story.
villain when he play these games, yo.
Yo, no, because
Yeah.
Bro. I got
because
2 witnesses. Put it on the record, bro.
listen,
Bro.
bro. I
Vanique. What happened when I asked this nigga to play board games, bro? Tell the people.
He said, "No, I'm not gonna play your wrestling board game. Why would I play that shit?"
Niggas want you to drive.
Yo, they're not painting me in a good picture. Listen, all I'm saying, right? Now, I ain't say nothing about your Storm. Could your Storm use better positioning? Hey, who's
Then
to
why
say?
didn't you just say that? You could have just said,
Hey,
yo, look,
I
your
didn't.
Storm
Yo,
is
I
good.
wasn't smirking though. I was just sitting here smiling because
You literally were, bro.
You literally
Nigga,
were.
you have-
Nigga, we caught
You
you
were
on
freaking so hard, it looked like
4K.
you have veneers, bro.
It's
Bro,
so
and
many
then you
people
did
on
the
your
whole
screen right
speed,
now,
not
bro. Why
trying to
would you
laugh
even
and
do that?
shit. Cause I looked at you.
Yo,
Why would you even do that, bro?
I did.
You look like a nigga
Why
on
would you
SNL.
even?
No. You know how on
You
Saturday
could
Night
have said,
Live they be
bro.
trying to
You
not make
could have said,
characters
bro.
make
Look. Your storm is good. It's just your positioning needs a little bit of work. And I would have been like, you know what?
I ain't
That's
saying
true.
that. Yo, bro, you cool, bro. Like my hands in the air. And keep in mind, everyone.
No, bro. Niles, you remember Sami Zayn said you're not feeling Uzi and everybody hit the trying
Yeah,
not to break, bro. That was him just now, bro.
exactly. I was like, you could have just said, yo, bro, I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna keep it a beam. Your storm is good, but your positioning just sucks ass, and you need to work on that. And I would have been. You just said you can use better positioning, bro.
Look at you.
I'm not gonna lie, Mar. I'm not gonna lie. If you were in a movie and did that shit, I would yell cut. Right like cut. What the fuck you smirking for, nigga?
Yo, all I'm saying, Big D said I'm a villain in these games, bro. Because you don't understand, bro. 8 years of Overwatch really changes a nigga's mind, bro. Like, I'm very confident in the rules I play, right? Now, people want to always come in here and say, well, if you check my profile, my highest join is gold, right? Niggas gonna say, oh, I'm just a gold player. But I know for a fact that if I really sit there and play rank, not this season because rank is ass. I'm not even trying to do it. Actually, I might have to, but bro, I'm probably at best probably high plat, right? High plat, maybe even peak and diamond. Who knows, right? But I can just speak from experience from these games, from playing these games, and just really experiencing like the comps and the fucking like I don't know the atmosphere of these games. It's just like I get to a point where like I'm really confident in my role. Like if you tell me to go play tank, I'm gonna play tank. Like I know how to play tank. You tell me to play DPS, I'm in the cut getting picks. Now with your DPS comment, the only thing I had to say to challenge that for real is that DPS. The issue with DPS is that they have to get around like the obstacles in the way to kill the healers. Now, in essence, the role of DPS is inherently easier, if you want to say that, but I think the way to get the kill is harder because they're like, if you're like a diver, saying for example, right? Like it depends on the DPS. So like, you're Black Panther. Like Black Panther, you gotta do a bunch of shit to make sure that man is dead. You gotta hit all your abilities so they can get refreshed and leave. All right, as opposed to like, cause I've been playing Hawkeye. I just look at you, bro, and I hit you in your head, you're dead. Just
he literally shits damage, bro. He shits damage, bro.
But the mechanical, the where Hawkeye is harder is that you have to have the mechanical skill. You have to know how to aim. Cause like, there's people who pick up Hawkeye thinking they can diff me and then they get shit on. So like, you don't know how to aim. Alright. And also some people get carried by heroes. Like niggas play Johnny Storm. And it's just crazy because I was playing Johnny Storm, bro. And then he got buffed and now everyone plays Johnny Storm. And it's like, nigga. Now I look like I was dick riding Johnny Storm.
I think if we like run it down, like who's the hardest characters like to play, you're probably gonna come up with like Spider-Man, like maybe Moon Knight. I don't think
Moon Knight is.
That nigga was mad easy when I picked him up.
I think Moon Knight is not that hard to play. I think
Moon Knight is not that Moon Knight is not that hard to play. It's just
if you're saying
you really
because there's two play styles. If you're playing Moon Knight like how you're supposed to be playing him, bro, I think he's harder because he has projectiles and you have to make sure you hit your shots. Like if you're trying to hit people, I think he's harder. But if you're just looking at the group, at certain points, Moon Knight is just looking at a person in the group, and the projectiles are just hitting everybody. So he's getting ult charge. Like that man he is there to get his ult, bro. Moon Knight he don't even got to throw Unk, and I think that's where people fuck up. It's like they throw Unk thinking that they need the Unk, where really you just throw that joint into the crowd. Then you throw Unk and a projectile at the same time, and then boom, you about to kill like 3 people. And then you scream the moon.
I think you're gonna come up with probably Spider-Man as the hardest to play.
Winter Soldier is now pretty hard to play.
Maybe Thor. Winter Soldier is no. The Winter Soldier has,
I feel like if you're talking damage, Winter Soldier is probably one of the hardest to play. To me, at least.
Yeah, Winter Soldier is hard because that that alt nerf actually did like because for a lot of people weren't playing him, they were regarding him as the worst DPS in the game because of his nerfs. And then they gave him the buff with the 2 charge with his E. Now I think Winter Soldier is one of those characters where you definitely have to hit your shots.
If you know the tech, he's like probably the top 3 character, bro.
Not right now.
He can use all his
we can look it up, bro. We can actually
throw
look it
a
up.
ball, reload the ammo without having to reload. He could throw the ball, reload, 3 more shots, throw another ball, pull you to him, slam down when he need to. But Captain America is crazy. He could do the little team up with Captain America. That nigga, yo.
Hold up. So actually, crazy enough, Cloak and Dagger is being the most picked, and they have the highest win rate at 47%. Can you guys see this?
They're really good. No, I can't see it.
Okay, but like on the screen for everybody, Discord? It is not on Discord. It is on Streamlabs. So I don't know if you can see it.
No.
Okay, so but for everyone who can see at home, this is the current support. This is the current roles. The most picked are Cloak and Dagger, Invisible Woman, and Strange. Then Magneto. That makes sense. Yeah, not really tweeting off that. So Duelist, I'm actually lying. I'm actually lying. Winter Soldier is now the most picked again. 51% win rate. Punisher is number 2 at 48%. And Moon Knight is at number 3 with 45%.
Of course, these fucking brain dead ass niggas, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I like playing Punisher sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. Running around just shooting shit.
And you know what's crazy?
It's kind of
Hawkeye has a 2%. Hawkeye has a 2% pick rate, but has a 48% win rate. Hawkeye is actually towards the bottom of the list.
Because like the thing about like Hawkeye is you can't fake being good. Like if you're missing a bunch of shots and you're just getting shot down, like that shit's gonna show up on the score. And I feel like
100%.
With niggas like Moon Knight and Punisher, it's so easy to get shots off but not get kills.
They do so much damage though. Like Moon Knight is an asshole.
Yeah,
he's an asshole. But if you have a Punisher, like 30 shots from wherever he's shooting from is going to do damage, bro. It's going to hit.
Yeah,
like
that's it. The shots
might not kill, but it hits.
In Celestial, Hawkeye is played a whole lot more. He actually is. He has a 3.8 pick rate. It has a 46% win rate. The top 3 in Celestial above, so best players in the world. Winter Soldier, hella makes sense. Star-Lord, and
Star-Lord too. Yo, Star-Lord can just flip around the map and do whatever the fuck he feel like doing.
Like he can.
Yo,
really
some of these DPS characters, like when you really like put it together, like not only is healing them difficult, but like you don't really need the heals. Like you can do anything you want on this map without getting touched.
Some people need the heals, bro. I think because the thing with DPS is they need as much advantage going into the game as possible. So like, if you going in and you're going in with not at 100% health, I think you're already at a disadvantage. Oh wait, they split between PC and console. Hold up, I want to see who's the best on console. What the? Okay, I'm going to look at Duelist.
It's probably all the aiming characters, low key.
Nah, it's Winter Soldier at the top, Magic and Namor. Magic being the top. This is Celestial, by the way. So Magic being at the top is crazy for console. Them niggas probably are in a different league. What the fuck?
It is hard to hit some of her melees. A lot of people whiff them shits, bro. They come out of teleport with.
Yeah, no, they are difficult. They're 100% difficult. Marvel Rivals though, bro. Love the game. I think honestly, to sum it up, because we were on this joint for a little bit, bro. To sum this shit up, I think people need to give Marvel Rivals some more grace. I think the game is still trying to find. It has its identity. It's still trying to fine tune its identity. Y'all need to stop bitching about this shit. So like that's my take. That's my take. I've been enjoying season 2. Shout out Mommy Frost. You already know.
That's like the best character in the game too.
Ever?
Low-key. Like if you know how to play her, bro, she is an asshole, bro.
I think Mag.
Like you don't need another tank.
No, I think Mag is still the best solo tank in the game. There is no denying Magneto, bro. That nigga is He's the
Yeah,
best soul
Mag
taker.
is
He
is crazy.
I think
He
Emma
is crazy.
is
Oh
really
no,
is
I
a
don't know if
really
he's
good
better
taker.
than her.
No, I
I don't
think
know if
he's
he's
better.
better than her.
100% believe.
No, I usually
Cause
play Mag because the duo that they have, and it's
yeah,
pretty dope. It makes Mag really really OP. But like I fuck with Mag. But I think Emma's by herself like bar
I
none.
think Emma by herself can definitely work. I'm
She
just
can
like
tank alts. She can save the squad. Like she's really an
I
asshole.
just the thing with Emma is that she's extremely weak to dive, and dive is the meta right now. And Magneto can't deal with dive because he can bubble people who need to be bubbled, and do what he got to do.
That is true. Bubbles are really yeah. Bubble with
So
Star Lord. Oh my god.
yeah, bro. Marvel Rivals, ladies and gentlemen. Love the game. Tell us what you think in the comments, bro. As we go on to the next. What's the next topic on hand, bro? Who's going to usher in the next topic, man? W conversation. W conversation.
Yeah, if no one's choosing the topic, I do want to talk. Like, there's one
I thought
thing
y'all were
that
talking about
I.
Kanye.
Oh yeah, we are.
Well, that's Vanique's
All right, if
topic
y'all,
that
I
he
mean,
picked.
it's probably gonna be quick because I feel like y'all gonna just kind of roll with it. But
No, no. No,
um,
it's going to be a conversation, bro.
I
Put the other one up
see.
there.
I've been seeing that meme that said, but he made graduation.
Mm-hmm.
And they put a clip of Kanye, whatever, singing some song off of graduation or whatever album, right? And it's like I kind of struggle with seeing that because I can separate the artist from the art. And on top of that, the tweets that y'all talk about, his episodes, we've seen so much that some of the stuff, the new stuff, I haven't even seen, so I'm not judging him off of something I didn't see personally. Um, but how do can y'all separate the artist from the art? And if you can't, why can't you?
Mm.
I feel like I can say for me, like it comes in like it's 50-50. And I feel like a lot of times it's like I feel like because art is so like personal, at least like well-made art, like art comes from your soul, art comes from your heart. So if you have an impure heart or an impure soul, it's gonna show in what you're making. And it might not necessarily show in ways you expect, but I feel like once you see like a certain side of somebody, you can always see it in the work that they make. And it's not always necessarily a deal breaker for me because like at the end of the day, like celebrities are celebrities. Like they live in a different world from us. They live by different rules from us, and a lot of them don't turn out to be good people. Like when you get that much money, like it can do stuff to you. I feel like with Kanye specifically, like it's very clear to me that Kanye is a mentally ill who needs help
Um,
and isn't around people who are willing to tell him to get help, you know?
yeah,
Because he has so much status that it almost doesn't matter. He has everything. So if he can't prioritize getting better for himself, there's nothing that can really make him want to do it. Does that mean I don't and I feel like it reflects in his newer music. Like whatever you want to say about like, oh, he may graduate, you know, can you go back and listen to Kanye's old stuff knowing what he is now? That's a question. But I also feel like, can you listen to Kanye's new stuff? His shit sucks now. Because it's like, oh, I'm a Nazi, and he makes songs about being a Nazi, and oh, I gave head to my cousin. Like, whatever you want to say about it, the shit sucks. And like, there's people on TikTok like, oh, the beat's still hard. Like, okay, that's nice. He's a shitty artist though. You know, like that's just what it comes down to for me. I feel like it's hard to go back and watch some Dan Schneider stuff because we know what he was doing to those kids. So watching child actors do very weird, risque jokes, looking back,
yeah,
it's like, I don't know if I'm
it's
as
weird.
comfortable watching this as I was before when I didn't know. The knowledge is gonna change your comfort, but it does come down to your comfort.
That makes sense. That
That
makes
makes
sense.
sense.
It don't
Who wants to go
personally
next?
bother me. It don't personally bother me. It's more so like because I don't know him. I mean, even if he is gay or not gay, I don't think any of this stuff is he is a Nazi or gay or any of that shit. It don't really bother me. Like, what do you like? why does it bother y'all that he has some whatever self expression, even if it's crazy? Because we allow people to have all these self expressions. Like literally, I turn on the news for the last couple of years, and a lot of things on there kind of is just extra. Like it don't bother me, but it's extra. Like why do I care that Dwayne Wade's son is trans? Why do I care? Why is that in my important part of the day? Like I was supposed to, I turned this on to see the weather, not Dwayne Wade's son. Like it's just, I don't know. So when he go on there and he has his little self expression, it's like it's not personal to me, I guess. And it's like y'all kind of like take like a personal take, like yo, he is actually a Nazi, and it's like, well, he also is mentally crazy. We've known this for like how long? Like since he lost his mom, he been tripping, and that was like, but my beautiful twisted earth fans. That was 2013. It's 2025. That's 12 years, bro. He's been tripping for 12 years, and y'all like still get upset about it. Like I don't. Why? Why? But I don't know.
Okay. So as a Kanye fan, bro, as a long time Kanye West fan, I love his music, bro, since I was younger. I remember when I had a track phone, I was recording Power on my track phone so I could have it as a ringtone, bro. Right? See, y'all new niggas, y'all niggas don't know nothing about that. So you gotta pull out the unk status real quick. Now y'all niggas don't remember having to wait for the song, get to the place where the song is playing, and then playing the song. But on some real shit, I haven't been listening to Kanye West, but I have been listening to Kanye West. If that makes sense. Like if his song comes on, I can't really turn it off. I do 100% agree with Vinny. I think his new shit is ass. I think
Yeah,
we.
definitely.
I think I also believe in Quran because he also said it was ass. I think there's certain gems. Like I think 530 is a great song, but even at the end of 530, he's just fucking mumbling. Like So I think the thing with me is why as a Kanye West fan I stopped listening to Kanye West specifically because it just from a standpoint of he has been tripping for the last 13 years. And I don't know why. I can't even justify why. I mean, he said slavery was a choice. That was fucking wild. We should have just stopped right there. I don't know why we didn't stop right there. As a person who listens to the man, I don't know why that wasn't the end and the anti-Semitism was the end. I think the anti-Semitism was actually crazy. But I can't keep looking at Kanye as the person, one of the people I looked up to as a creator, as somebody who was like, this guy really just went out and did what he wanted to do. I feel like it's super hard because I listen to people say he made Graduation. I say that man made Kids See Ghosts. Kids See Ghosts is a classic album. Like I mean, it is a modern day classic. It is a collab between Cudi and Kanye. Nobody was really asking for it at the time, but everybody wanted to see, and it was just something like it's beyond words, bro. And it just hurts because like I Kanye's music is about self empowerment, having your own identity, like believing in yourself, right? And it's just Kanye going on these rants, like me reading the rants in real time, like as he's posting them. It's just like I don't know. It just did something to me that like my goat is like he's just like a perversion of himself. And you're 100% right. He is a mentally ill man. I do not completely fault Kanye West because he is a mentally ill man, but it's just him, bro. I don't know. Huh?
I
I fought
mean,
him. Like
yeah, in
that's
12
like
in
a
12 years,
really
some of that has to be him.
Yeah,
Some of that
there
gotta be
is some
him.
accountability, like 100%. I just like
I feel like
I'm
there should
saying
be full
I don't
accountability though.
no like I'm saying there should be accountability, but I don't fully fault him. He's crazy, but like I can't in good conscience keep listening to his music. Like we niggas try to give him a pass on the slavery is a choice. Maybe mentally I just wanted to give him a pass. Maybe he was trying to say something he doesn't know how to fucking say. we know Kanye for years. He says shit that he tries to make a point, but he just don't know how to fucking say it. But like I
George
can't.
Bush don't care about black people, bro.
I can't listen.
That
I
was the
can't
moment where
justify
we
it.
should have said he's crazy. He said that
Yeah,
about the president on
and
live
But
television.
like,
during Hurricane Katrina. I mean, yeah, I know. I don't
Like
know, bro.
what?
Like,
What, bro?
I feel like now, like I'm not giving Kanye now because I can't give Kanye now. He's cooked. So that's why, like, I try to listen to him, but like my heart can't because the person Kanye represented to me is like fucked up. It's like I can't really envision because when I listened to Kanye West, I had like this thought like, yo, this is I'm would better myself to this music. Like for a while, I had Kanye as my playlist to go to the gym, and now it's just like, I mean, this nigga said fuck the fans, like he hated his fans. I'm just like, damn, bro, like fuck, like this nigga, I musically he was one of my idols, and now he's just this thing. I don't even know. I don't. He's just this thing. And now he's talking about giving his cousin head, bro, like you said. And now I'm just sitting here streaming. We are, bro. Got to
I
hear.
think at the end of the day, like most people don't care. Like I think that's also something that we have to like really delve into. Like the general public, like they just want their entertainment. They don't
Right,
care where it comes from. They don't care who's making it.
right.
Like, think about how many times someone says they like a song and they don't even look up who the artist is or like even try to look
True,
for the like their other music.
true.
Like people don't care. And I think that's like the big thing. Kanye knows no one cares. No one around Kanye actually cares enough to get him. Kanye doesn't have to care because he's rich, and when you're rich, you can literally do whatever you want. Like he's a shining example of what and consequences for it. He's not losing it. Like even if he loses sponsorships or brand deals or whatever, he's a billionaire. He can literally do whatever he wants. Like so he like if the public doesn't care and the radio stations need him because they make the money off his music and no one around him cares and he doesn't have people close to him and anyone that does care shut them out because he's rich. What exactly
Is
what
gonna
exactly
stop
is
him.
going to happen? Like people are just going to listen to the music. I just told you he had a song where he said that he is a Nazi and people were still like, this
Yeah,
beat kind of cranked though.
yeah.
People
I
don't give a
know.
fuck.
People don't care. That is true. That is true. Base tape. And I don't want to. What do you think, Niles? Before I even continue, because I haven't heard from you.
Honestly, I already knew that his self destruction started the moment he was like, "Yeah, Trump, 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 Trump this, Trump that," and I get it. There were songs that I listened, like, bro, I listened to this nigga College Dropout. I listened to like multiple songs from him, and then him to just go like that song. I missed the old Kanye was like chilling, like he had morals, and now it's just like, yo, the fuck is you doing? And then it's like the whole other new shit, and it's like, and I'm like, oh my god, like honestly, I want to envision myself putting a hand on the shoulder and be like, yo, put the pen down, bro, you're washed. Like, cause like, here's the thing. I don't know why, but Kanye is the type of person that makes me generally hate him now. Cause it's like you have all this influence. You know you've done some really good shit in the past, and it's like your arrogance. I would say some of it was cool because like when he was like in that joint, everybody like when he said, "Yo," everybody was wondering what would happen if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know. I fucked with that because I mean I thought it was some type of confidence, and I'm like, yeah, talk your shit. But now you're just going off the deep end and shit, and I'm gonna say that yeah, I think for you going this crazy for like 12 or 13 years, it's kind of your fault because it's not like you don't have the money to go seek mental like therapy. It's just you choose not to.
Exactly. Like he has he has the ability to seek out all the help in the world that he could get. Like there are people struggling right now who would kill, not even for the money, but just to be able to have help. And he's actively choosing not to get. I feel like as someone who's been doing therapy for the last few years, like it's easy to while it may be easy to look at people and be like, damn, bro, it's like he needs actual help. And he has the resources to get it. Like, there are so many people who need help that I know who are just like, I can't get it. Like, there's no way they could feasibly get it because, they're poor or like, they don't have good insurance or they might be an immigrant in this new administration. Like, there are so many barriers and he can jump over all of it. And he's just like, why would I
No,
do that?
and it's like I get it. Like here's the thing. And if for the people that are watching this podcast, look me dead in the eye. You are not a lame for getting therapy. So if you need help, fucking get it.
That's real. That's real. Base take. Base take.
But yeah, it's not like. And here's the thing. Yeah, he chooses not to, and it's like who? It's weird because I don't know why he's not doing it, and honestly, it's none of my business. But like, bro, you have a whole family. Like, you don't you think like half of the shit that you say or do is gonna reflect on them? Like, I mean, nobody thinks about the. I mean,
like,
true, but like, I don't know, because I think about the long terms of shit. Because like, I remember like when me and Mar had this conversation about like how black parents, like, how they used to like, they would like, one black parent would like give them the old man haircut and send them to school, and it's like, bro, that would just make your kid hate you because of that shit. That's what I'm thinking. Because, and then not only that.
So you're saying Kanye's actions is like an idol who, like, you're just kind of disappointed and now you just can't really be with him, right?
I can't. Because it's like, bro, yeah, people say, oh, they made great. Like, I literally, literally in the moment he starts siding with Trump after, like, he was like, oh, George Bush don't care about black people or all that other shit. I stopped caring about what he was doing. Like, I'm like, all right, Kanye's on this bullshit. Like, I stopped listening to him because I started to listen to, like, other niggas, like, I still listen to Juice, even though he's gone. May God rest his soul. I listen to X. I listen to, like, niggas, like, certain different niggas, and I get it. Like, I even listen to niggas that people don't even hear about. Like, I listen to Sewer Person. I listen to, damn, who's that one guy that made same class different, same boat, different class? Palfu. I listen to him. Like, it's like, okay, if you're gonna be an icon or an idol to, like, people, it's important that you put yourself to a standard. And Kanye has failed to do that. Like, he went back on his morals, and he became this monster.
I don't think it's necessarily about being an icon. Like, to me, I feel like the whole idea that, like, oh, you're a celebrity, like, you have a duty to the people to, like, be put in a good light. Like, I don't like that. Like, as a celebrity, your job is to do whatever you get paid to do. I don't really subscribe to the idea that, like, oh, he's a rapper, like, he should put himself in a good light. I feel like he should do stuff better for himself. And I feel like that's the main reason he's not going to, because his life isn't going to get worse because of the shit he's doing. He's literally too rich to suffer. That's what makes me upset.
Not completely, because he do be losing his millions. I think his influence already influenced. That already did what it needed to do.
Already has an
current music all sounds like him.
Honestly, I also thought he was cooked the moment when you pulled out his fashion clothes line with the holy shirts and shit, and I'm like, who the fuck is gonna actually wear this? But then, long and behold, people started wearing this shit, and I'm like, and I was like, bro, you can't make this shit up. Like, you can make this shit at home. You could cut a hole in a t-shirt and be like, oh yeah, I got the new Yeezus shit. Like,
everybody got a pair of Yeezys. I realized he couldn't lose when everybody got a pair of Yeezys.
Yeah, and then when
I look at everybody's feet and they got a pair of Yeezys.
And when Adidas was selling them Jones, you remember that, like, crazy ass sale when they were like 80% off? Everybody was buying it. Like I try to buy a pair. I'm not gonna sit here and lie.
See?
Adidas' whole concept kind of followed Kanye. Because you notice every shoe has the same foam technology. They all have the same shit. Like, it's not signature to Kanye's shoes. It went to the whole line. So that's why they were able to go sell them for 80% off, because, well, he's bugging out. And on top of that, all our shoes have the same shit. So really, it's kind of like selling the same shoe to niggas, just repurposed.
It's like video games with 2K. It's like
yeah,
2K.
like, yeah, Adidas, they outsmarted the whole shit. But, you know.
I mean,
Guys,
it's
I got breaking news.
What's up?
6 minutes ago, Jid just announced that his new album is dropping August 8th.
Why do you say Jid and not JID? That kind of irritates.
I don't know if you're supposed to say JID or Jid, so I
always said Jid.
I always said JID.
Jid, he's dope. He's dope. I don't know if I'm gonna listen to it because I ain't listened to the last one, but he's dope. I don't know. All that conscious rap shit kind of died for me. Not really died, but you know, like it's like, you know, the rapidy rap, extra words. You know, I listen to it, but not like, I don't know. I want shit that don't sound too serious,
day, bro.
Yeah.
Huh?
See, that's why
that's
I
a topic for another day, bro.
That's another that's why I was listening to Yachty for a little bit because he was chilling. But then Yachty got air. See, my thing is rapper personalities can definitely take me off of their music. I think that's what sums it up with how Kanye is. Because I don't embody their. I'm not like codependent on the rapper. Like a lot of people have a codependency, but like if you're a dick and like if you're a dick in real life, like I can't really always support your music. Like I think Yachty's just arrogant, so it kind of off-putting me for a little bit. But like I still listen to his music.
He's
like,
really fucking talented though.
He is really
like
talented.
Jesus, he's really talented.
No, that's why
I think if you're not mixing like genres. Like I don't really want to.
Yeah.
Other than like J. Cole and like Kendrick and sometimes Drake, even though most of his albums have different genres between them, like if the beat ain't switching to some shit, I don't want to listen to it.
That's
this nigga don't like Griselda.
And here's the thing.
Well, no, Griselda's the only one that get away. It's the same shit, but even them, I only listen to them sometimes. Like,
and here's the thing. Another thing is, if your shit sounds the same, I'm not gonna be like, cause like
they drop an album every month, bro, and it be the same raps. Them niggas been selling coke since 1975, bro. Like, if you don't sit their asses down, bro, them niggas been selling coke from Buffalo to fucking Canada. They need to relax, yo. Like, they need to relax.
You ever bought 10 bricks or 10 bricks in the same day?
You ever put coke in the air fryer? Like, the nigga said, did you put coke in the air fryer, bro? What?
Yo, nah.
Bro,
yo, shout out Westside.
Westside Gun.
Shout out Westside. Shout out
crazy.
Benny.
Like,
shout out about all of them niggas, bro. Y'all niggas ain't never put coke in the air fryer, man.
Now, you saying it like you have. You never even touched cocaine, nigga.
Yo, whoa. Y'all will be surprised, but as a comedian, a lot of comics take cocaine. A lot of them niggas do cocaine.
Wait, you at the beginning, like the little clubs, like
I'm at the little clubs.
Coke at the little clubs. Wait,
like I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not gonna say no names, but it's a year.
I'm not gonna lie. From the couple of joints I've been to, I'm like I've seen a couple of high and
oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, now I've never seen nobody take a bump. I'm not that deep in it. I only been to a couple, but like you can tell, like that world got a little bit of like they got some characters in it, bro.
Yeah. There's a dude at the latest open mic I did. There's a dude there apparently nobody fucking likes. And like I really got to see his personality for the first time. I don't like that nigga even. Shit. Like he got mad when nobody was laughing at his jokes, bro. He got mad and started talking to the crowd. I was like, but it was I don't know if y'all follow me on Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram at home, it's planet_Mars_. Like you can see all my like stand-up clips, me doing skits, shit like that. I just posted up a jaw where I don't know if y'all saw. I bombed, but it was still funny. Like I was still laughing, but like I bombed. Like I gotta put up the bad times too, and bro, like he went up, and he bombed, and like he just started getting mad. I'm like, all right, nigga, it's not that serious. We had an open mic. There's like 50 people here, bro. You're not getting paid for the show. We just trying out jokes at this point. Like, if you don't go into that mentality of this, like, you trying shit, like, not everything is going to be a home run, bro. Like, not every show you do is going to be amazing. The fact that he went up there and started snapping, I was like, bro, you can't
get this nigga off the stage.
Yeah, bro. I was like, bro, you can't. Because he got mad because the host made a joke about his set. He was like, the point of it was for y'all to laugh, to make people laugh. And niggas laughed at that. I thought it was funny. And like, he was like, well, I'm trying. I'm like, all right, bro, relax. That nigga called me T-Pain. I thought that shit was hilarious. And he started saying that, buy you a drink. Yo, bro, you can't. Yo, bro. I feel like when in comedy, what I've seen is like starting off in like the small clubs and shit, and some people have already huge egos for no reason. And I think that's why I'm going to be like successful in the field, because I don't mind if you poke fun at me. I think that shit is hilarious, low key. Like, and the joke just better not be ass. If the joke is ass, man, I'm just looking at you like that shit not funny. Like,
you gotta flow with what they give you up there.
Yeah, bro. You can't.
Yeah. Some people, I don't know. They too extra for comedy. Comedy is difficult. You got to make everybody in that room agree that what you just said.
Everybody has a weird. Everybody has like a certain 100%. Standard of human.
All right, we don't got too much time, but I do want to say, like, my first comedy show, bro, a nigga really blew my whole fucking mood.
What happened?
Bro, I went to that one open mic night you couldn't go because it was snowing by your way.
And
I still went.
Raven Lounge, yeah.
I went to Raven Lounge, bro. First of all, they were supposed to start at 8. They didn't start until 9.
Yeah, they
mad niggas went up, so I didn't even go up until like 12 o'clock.
And mad niggas was going one day.
Bro, not only were mad niggas going, mad niggas were going. Before I went up, this one dude went up, made these joints weren't even jokes, bro. He just made some historical observations. Nobody fucking laughed because the shit was ass. I went up, told my jokes, like the 5 people that were still in the room laughed. Then I go back downstairs because it's like a bar downstairs.
Yeah, it's a bar, yeah.
Yeah, so I go back downstairs, call my Uber or whatever, and this nigga, while I'm waiting for my Uber, this nigga talk about something. Oh, like I don't even do this for real. Like, I just be testing out my man's jokes, like he like it's about the art form. Like, it's not about the laughter, it's about the art form. This nigga clearly drunk. Like, he done drank like a couple beers since, and he was drunk when he got on stage. So this nigga is like just intoxicated talking bullshit. He's all about some, yeah, man, like if you take this serious for real, bro, like take my number, bro, link up with me because like, we can just text each other jokes back and forth. Like, we could just,
that nigga trying to steal your jokes.
I'm like, this nigga, I'm like, this nigga trying to finesse me out of my jokes, bro.
Yeah, like, he trying to steal your shit, bro.
After you just told me that you don't even write your own jokes, you just testing out other people's shit. First of all, that shit either that shit was a lie or you a really good friend because you did not have a punchline when you went on the stage, bro.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, bro, take my number, like for real. Like, is you?
No, that's stealing.
I really do this for real.
That stealing joke shit is for real, bro. Like, I definitely have encountered someone who stole someone else's joke. I saw it on Instagram. That shit was I was with my man's Alexi. Shout out Alexi, by the way, bro. Now my boy. That's who I do comedy with. If you see the white Russian dude with me, that's Alexi. I'm sitting there. The boy told a joke. I turn to Alexi like this. He already looking at me. Alexi already like. I'm like, yo, because we heard about, because I just sent him that Instagram post the other day and someone stole that shit. You gotta be careful, bro. Some of these comics are vicious, bro. I love doing comedy though. It's super fun. We're trying to set up another show soon in Jersey Shore. So yeah, definitely keep on the lookout for that, guys. We're gonna do another show really soon.
I think that's I feel like one of my biggest advantages is like my shit. Like I know this is probably true, but I feel like my jokes really just have been like that fucking oatmeal joke that I told. That was a real conversation I had with. There's no way someone's stealing. Like that's not going to be authentic. And I could tell you the description of the room I was in. That shit happened.
You're lagging, bro.
Oh, I said, Shorty really asked me if I wanted to fuck a bowl of oatmeal. I had to think about it. Like, damn, bro. I do.
Wait,
I do.
what?
Nah, I said
what?
Yo, bro, we're not gonna get into that, bro. We are not gonna get into that.
I gotta take y'all the video, bro. It's funny, but like, yeah, bro. The whole crowd said, "Hey, yo," start crying.
Yeah, bro. I feel like a lot of my jokes definitely did happen. Like the joke I said at Comedy John, shout out Comedy John, by the way. When I was like, the boy looked at me, looked at the white lady, and was like, look at them juicy ass titties. Like that, he really did. Bro came up, started talking about how you was stealing my face and I want to do anything. So now I'm already at like 7. Like I'm already pretty pissed. Like, why are you talking to me crazy? I ain't say nothing to you. Like, and that's what it is with security. I really noticed niggas will really come up to you and start talking shit and then get mad when you get mad. Like, nigga, I'm a fucking person. I'm not just a cardboard cutout of a nigga just standing there. Like, I'm going to react if you start fucking with me. Like, so he said that, and the white lady looked at me, and I'm like, what you want me to do? Like, you looking at me like I said that shit to you. Now, was her chest ample? 100%. Would I tell her that to her face? Fuck no.
Was he saying facts? Yes.
Was he spitting? I'm not like 100. Yeah, he was spitting, bro. Like she was fine. She was extremely fine, bro. But like he real rap just like he was like a 5-year-old. He pointed. He said, "You got some juicy ass titties," and she looked at me. What do you want me? I can't kick him out. It's like you're leaving.
Get him out of there, dog. You're supposed to tackle him, bro.
You're supposed to tackle him. Like just straight up Rob Breaker style spear in the cut. Just
bro, like they be blowing
I feel like people only look at security to do their job. Like that is listen, your job is just to tackle niggas, bro. That's it. Rap. That's why I'm looking at you, bro.
The workers,
I don't care about you.
At my site, the workers will sometimes come up and they'll be like, hey, security, I saw this dude doing this, and this. I'm like, well, they're not, if they haven't actively done anything yet, I can't do anything. Because
they just want you to go
could get fired.
That nigga, dog.
Yeah, we could get fired for like stopping someone. Like if you look suspicious and I'm like, yo, stop, like open your bag. Cool. Like I did it with someone last night. He just went through the registers. I'm like, nah, bro, open your bag. Like let's check real quick. But like, you're not, if the nigga ain't look suspicious, but he hasn't really done anything, if they're like, if I go over and they're just like looking at boxes, I can't really stop them niggas. Cause like they're just looking at shit. Like, for all I know, boy had bread, could have bread, bro. Like there are situations where niggas who are homeless definitely do have the cheese. They'll do their floor shopping, they'll do everything and they pay. Like there's this one dude who always does it. He has like a bike. He has like all this camping gear. He comes in, he pays all the time, bro. He be making cheese out there panhandling. Like he be making cheese, bro. Don't let it be twisted. Some of these niggas be making mad bread. But yeah, I mean, they look at security and they be like, security handle that. I'm like, did they really do something? Nah, but we suspect.
I knew they made cheese when I seen a lady with a sign that said, I got 4 kids at home that can't eat. Could you please spare $1 or so?
Are you talking about the
she was
on
like
the
at the intersection.
Yeah, the
well, it was in Lancaster when I seen her. That was
because there's like every time it gets hot,
the homeless people don't look like old and like fucked up no
battered,
more.
Right?
They starting to just look like they
kind
of look like normal now, and it's like weird.
Yo, I know like 2 years ago, I saw on the bus stop before I started driving, bro. It was a nigga's bro. I think it's still on my Instagram somewhere. There's a nigga's Cash App as a sign on the bus stop. He was like, hey man, I need it for coffee, Wi-Fi, and other expenses. I'm like, there's no way Yo, man. But this has been a latest episode of Glitch in the System, man. Shout out to everybody in this chat, bro. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? All right, tell us what you think, bro. Tell us what you think in the comments below. Tell us what you want to talk about next. We got a whole list of shit, so we always usually got something we gotta go on. But if you guys want to see something specific, let us know. All right, so we got Mars.
All right,
saying y'all not gonna say y'all names, like,
bro. It's been your boy K Rock.
That's what I'm saying.
Not the humblest.
Hey, the humblest of niggas.
Neither Baron.
Who was that? What was that?
Got the realest, the humblest, and the nicest, bro.
Who's the nicest?
That's for y'all to figure out.
It's me. Understandable. Yeah.
No. I only gave out 3 titles, so somebody not getting one.
Okay, so that's me. Anyway, I'm getting one.
Nah, it's you, nigga. I'm coming for you, nigga.
All right, guys. This is the most scuffed podcast.
Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you, nigga.
All right, we're done. That's just how we end it. That's how we end it.
Are we done?